guys, welcome back to Elvis Car Review. I hope that every single one of you is having a beautiful day. Today we are in a 2015 BMW M4 and it's for sale at Town BMW, the local, I think the only BMW dealership in the Buffalo area. And to my right I have Dennis Merrick. He's one of the salesperson over there.
Hello everybody.
This is actually used to be known as the M3. Right now all the coupes are called, all the pair numbers are coupes, is that correct?
Yeah, even our coupes and odd are sedans.
Okay, so the M4 is a former M3 coupe, if we can call it like that. So this is my first time driving this version of the M4 actually, because I drove a M3 coupe a couple of months back. It was with Dennis as well. So Dennis, how much is this car brand new, like the MSRP of it?
I don't know the window sticker handy, but it was probably mid-70s. Probably about 75 grand new.
Okay, and right now, how much do you have this specific model listed at?
This one's 56.9 and it's got just under 16,000 miles on it.
Oh wow, that's a really good price for, something that was 70 grand brand new and now it's 2 years old.
Absolutely, and it is a certified pre-owned as well, so it's got an extended warranty on it.
Okay, so this car comes with, is it 3 years, 6, how many miles is it, like the bumper to bumper warranty?
Bumper to bumper warranty is that would be the factory warranty, and it's 4 years, 50,000 miles.
Okay. The
certification adds an additional year and the mileage is unlimited. So total warranty on the car, it's got 5 years of warranty and unlimited miles.
Oh wow. And so what does the warranty cover? Is it like still a bumper-to-bumper warranty?
Yeah, factory warranty is bumper-to-bumper. The certified warranty is not.
Okay.
But it's not just powertrain either. It's kind of in between. It'll cover, of course, the powertrain, but it's going to cover steering system, heating and cooling systems, major electronics like the navigation and the radio, ABS, hydraulic brake parts, not the pads and rotors, but the things that make the brakes work.
Okay.
So it's a very comprehensive warranty, but it's not bumper to bumper like the new car.
Okay. So this one is of course rear-wheel drive, and I also know BMW, most of them have 50-50 weight distribution. Will you advise someone to drive this car all year long?
Most people don't that buy M cars unless it's an X5 or X6M.
Okay.
And actually even some of those people don't drive year-round, but you certainly can. I have several customers that put snow tires on their car and drive them year-round, M cars. They're so well distributed as far as the weight goes, and the traction systems in the car are so good that, really, if you drive it reasonably in the winter, you're going to be fine with snow tires on it. Okay,
there's also one thing I just learned actually about M cars. So apparently you just have to service them. Is it once a year or twice a year?
Once the break-in period's over, there's a service that you do at 1,200 miles. After that, it's about once a year, every 10,000 miles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And is it decently? How much is it to roughly?
For an oil change? About $200 for an oil change. Yeah. Okay. So it's more expensive than on a regular car, but you're only doing it once a year. So it almost balances out.
Okay. So what are the differences between this and so the V8 engine, the V8 M3?
The V8 M3 was around for what would have been, I think, 07 to I think 2013, and a lot of people actually were disappointed that BMW put an 8-cylinder in the M3 because the M3 was traditionally an inline 6.
Yes,
and that's BMW's famous motor. That's what they're known for.
Okay.
And the 8-cylinder was great, actually. I think it beat everyone's expectations. It was extremely powerful. The car didn't feel, overly heavy or anything. But when they went back to an inline 6, the car gained power, gained torque, and the 0 to 60 time is faster. So BMW they know what they're doing. They're very familiar with that inline 6 engine. They know how to engineer it to make it incredibly efficient and incredibly fast.
Okay. So. And this is a twin turbo?
It is.
Okay. Okay. So I know earlier you did change the setup a little bit to so now if I just press M1, all the M setting comes, right?
Correct. Yeah, the head-up display will change to M dynamic view.
Yeah.
Your suspension, steering, and throttle response are going to change.
Okay, I tried to.
So you'll feel it.
That was what you call an acceleration.
Oh yeah.
So when you launch it, I mean, does it automatically go to manual? I mean, you have to shift the paddles, or if you let it, it will shift itself?
What you just did not change it to manual mode.
Okay.
You're still in M mode, right?
Yes, I'm still in M mode.
Yeah, so it didn't change it to manual mode. You would have to actually change it yourself to manual mode. Okay. Either using the paddles and the steering wheel or the shifter on the floor.
So this car is lighter than the previous generation, faster, has more horsepower, more torque.
Yep. Yeah, and the weight came from the engine itself, going from an 8 to a 6 made it lighter. Okay. The other thing that made it lighter is they incorporated some carbon fiber components into the car to shed some weight.
Okay. And now I feel, you know, the steering wheel really goes where you send it to, which is really great. It's very responsive.
Yeah, I mean, it's typical of BMWs. I mean, driver input makes the car do what the driver does, you know, so it doesn't take a big rotation of the steering wheel to make the wheels turn a little bit. Okay. You know, you turn the steering wheel an inch, the wheels move an inch. You know, it's a very direct relationship. Okay. You know, but it's not an uncomfortable car to drive. Mm-hmm. You know, you can drive this car every day and be okay. Not, you know, it's not that uncomfortable, but it has a lot of performance to it. Oh. So if you are in the market for either a brand new or a used BMW, call him, he will definitely hook you up. And right now they have really good lease incentives on M3s. Is that correct? Yeah, actually across the board on all new BMWs. There's all new BMWs.
Deals, so all the 17s, you have 17 and 18s, you have good deals on them. So if you want to know more, just give him a call and let him know where you got his number. Just say
watch out.
Oops. Jesus.
That would not have been good.
Definitely not. We just missed a deer. Oh my god. I mean, I can't believe hitting a deer in an M4. That would be the worst thing ever. So on that terrible note.
Good note, we didn't hit it.
On a good note, we didn't hit it.